Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. What's your first and last name? Can you unmute yourself?
I apologize.
It's okay. What is your
It's
first and last name?
okay. It's Cristobal Escalante.
Okay. What I'm going to do is put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to see the judge. But I got you checked in, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name?
Joshua Martinez.
Okay. Okay, I got you checked in for court, so I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to see the judge, okay?
Alrighty, I appreciate that.
Thank you. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. What's your first and last name?
My name is Michael
Last name?
McKenzie.
What are you here for court today?
Yes, ma'am, I was here.
What is it for?
Possession of drug paraphernalia.
Okay, I got you checked in. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room until it's your turn to see the judge, okay? Don't hang
Yes,
up.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name?
Hillary Creek. It's Hilary.
Okay, I got you checked in for court, so I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to see the judge, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name?
George Gutierrez.
Okay, I've got you checked in. What we're going to do is go ahead and put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to see the judge. So don't hang up, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name?
Nathaniel Hernandez.
Okay, I got you checked in for court. So what we're gonna do is put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay?
Okay, so do I just press that *6 again then?
I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. You'll just sit
Okay.
tight. Okay, thank you. Got two more to check in. Go ahead. Yeah, they are. They're comfy. There's the two books right there.
Where?
Right there.
Over here.
Those two binders. Right under your nose.
Oh, right here.
Yes.
Right in front of me.
Okay, I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name?
It's Javier Burciaga.
Okay. Okay, I've got you all checked in for court. I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay?
All right.
Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Can you unmute yourself? Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. What is your first and last name?
Jamie Longoria.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court, so I'm going to go ahead and put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay? Just sit tight.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, guys, the judge will be in here shortly, and he's gonna read y'all's rights to y'all, and then I'm gonna take y'all all out of the room and put y'all back individually, one at a time, okay? So just sit tight.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Places where your mic is on the,
What, two places?
yeah, this one is muted right here,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
that one. And then unmuted, right, you just hit that. You're unmuted.
Okay. What are we starting with?
Guys,
Starting with tickets?
I have them all in there, and then we'll take them out. Yeah, we'll do the tickets first, once you're
Okay.
done.
I've never done this before. No, Dave.
Who was the DJ?
We guys, did it say what it said? Did you open it already? What did it say?
I see you got him in.
I don't know. I mean, no, are you on top? Is that what it said exactly?
Mm-hmm.
In that phrase?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean the one DJ, he's the only, has to take it? I didn't even do it, I just said it.
Seems like there's a lot of people in there.
On my second?
Okay, Doug, we're ready whenever you are.
Okay. Do we have everybody on to be sworn in or?
Yeah, we have everyone in the room.
Okay. Everyone's in. Okay. If you would raise your right hand to be sworn in this morning. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Raise your right hand. And do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. We are having a guilty plea hearing this morning, which means that all of you have considered or thought about contesting your criminal your ticket in this case first, or any criminal allegation made against you. If you want to discuss it, you will not discuss it with me at this time. This hearing is just for you to establish that you are pleading either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. No contest means that you are simply saying, I'm not contesting the fine. I will pay the fine, but I am not admitting guilt. Guilty plea is that you are admitting guilt and you will pay the fine that the court assesses. A not guilty plea means that you will go and visit with the district attorney, the DA, and discuss your case, see if a deal can be made. And if a deal cannot be made, then the DA will go ahead and let you know that, okay, well, we're going to court on this, and you'll come back into my court at a later date for an actual trial. If you plead guilty, we will have your trial today, right now. So I hope that everyone understands that. Guilty means we hear your case right now, and I make an assessment of the fine. Not guilty means you talk to the DA and make a deal or have a trial later on. No contest means essentially the same thing as guilty. They will assess your case and assess your fine at this time. Does everyone understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In our first case, Cindy, who is the first one?
We're gonna do the traffic tickets first. So I'm gonna go ahead and send everybody back out, and then I'll bring you in individually. Okay? So just okay, Judge. The first one we're gonna do is the traffic Lisa's binder, and it's the 2014 278 832 and 833 for Jamie Longoria.
Okay.
Let me get him back in. Okay, you're now on with the judge. Okay.
Mr. Longoria, I have
Yes, sir.
two charges, driving without a license and let's see, violation, TDL on a restriction. I guess it was glasses or something.
Yes, sir. I assume so.
Pardon?
Said I assume so.
Oh, okay. How will you be pleading on both of these cases?
I'm hoping to plead no contestant, and then able to we can assess my fines or whatever I need to with you today. Isn't that what you said on the meeting just a minute ago?
Yes, if you plead either guilty or no contest, then I hear your case and assess the fine today.
Yes, no contest. And I mean, do I just kind of tell you on what happened or what I think happened, or
what you'll need to do is do you have the form?
I do. I have the forms in my back pocket.
Sorry to interrupt, but sir, if you're just pleading no contest or guilty, we as clerks can handle that. You don't even have to see the judge because these fines are already assessed. The reason.
Okay. Well, no, that was the only thing that I wanted to ask of him was when on the no contest was, they happened in 2014, and I mean, I don't even remember them happening, and I was in jail around that time, and I thought I plead out to everything, so I was hoping for maybe a no contest for maybe a lower fine or stuff like that, or maybe dismissal of the driving while license invalid, because that would give me a 2-year suspension and an SR22 when my license is eligible, and I'd just like to get it going.
Sir, the only thing the judge can do today for you is the only thing that you need to do in front of the judge today, that if you don't agree with the tickets you got back then, is plead not guilty, and then you speak to the prosecutor, and it'll be up to the prosecutor from happens from there. If you're pleading no contest with the judge, there's already a fine set, and there's already fees assessed to that. So the reason you're scheduled is today is so you can plead not guilty and speak to the prosecutor if you want to go that route.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think that I'm not guilty. It just kind of would suck to go through another 2-year suspension.
If you'd like to discuss that and see if there's a way around that, you can discuss that with the DA.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do then, because I mean, everything's ready to go. This is the only hurdle I have in front of me.
Then what you need to do is to mark not guilty.
Okay, so mark not guilty.
That's correct. And then Cindy will put you in touch with the DA.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to call me back here in about 40, or give me about an hour, and then we'll get you connected to the prosecutor and you can speak with them.
Okay. So do I come back onto this Zoom meeting or do I call you up to the office?
No, you called the office directly.
Okay. And who should I ask for?
I'm the only one here today, so it's me, it's Cindy.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll get you connected to the prosecutor who you need to speak with.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Okay, Judge. The next one is going to be Hillary Creek, and hers is 2020-261-542.
Okay. Hillary?
Can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see. The charge against you is speeding. And how will you be pleading on that this morning?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. So you want to talk to the DA?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Then if you will mark not guilty on that form and talk to our clerk Cindy about that, she'll get you in touch with the DA.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So what you'll need to do is just plead not guilty on that paper and send it back to me. And then I need you to call me back in about an hour, and we will get you connected to the DA, and they'll be able to speak with you from there on.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Judge, the next one is the one right after that, which is 2020-261-663 for Nathaniel Hernandez.
Okay.
Hello, Nathaniel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are now on with the judge.
Hello, Mr. Hernandez.
Hello.
The charges, I have two charges against you today. They are speeding and no liability insurance.
Yes, sir.
How will you be pleading on those two charges?
Alright. The plea. By pleading no contest, I'm not admitting to guilt charge against me, but I'm also not. I mean, I'm just gonna put no contest.
No contest means that you, while you are not admitting guilt, you will pay the fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying, yeah.
Okay, sir, sorry to interrupt you, Nathaniel. If you're just going to pay the fine and you're just going to plead not no contest, you can handle that with the clerk. You do not need to go before the judge. The reason we have you scheduled is because it looks like you wanted to speak with the prosecutor. So that means you will need to plead not guilty before the judge if that's the route you want to take.
Well, I had called. I needed to set up some payments, and they're super cheap payments, cause I have no money right now. So, that's why they scheduled this.
We don't decide
They-
that.
they-
The judge doesn't decide that. You'll have to fill out some financial information. It's our compliance department that decides what your payments are.
I'm sorry. You said what? You kind of sounded far away.
So what you'll do is, you have to fill out this financial information, and then the compliance department determines what your payments will be. We can't determine that. The judge cannot determine that.
Okay. Okay. And if I plead not guilty, am I gonna have to pay some court costs?
If you plead not, that's up to the prosecutor. So if you plead not guilty before the judge, it's up to the prosecutor what your fine is, or if it can be deferred, or you can have options to maybe get dismissed. It's all up to the prosecutor, not us.
Yeah, I'll just do not guilty.
Okay,
Not
so
guilty.
you'll do that with the judge.
Okay. So you want to talk to the DA then?
Yeah.
Okay, then mark not guilty on that form. And,
All right.
and Cindy, our clerk, will put you in touch with the DA.
Okay. Is that all?
There are two forms, of course, because there are two charges. So make sure that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sorry that. Okay, so you'll just need to call me back in about an hour, and then I'll get you connected to the prosecutor, and then they'll take it from there.
All right.
Okay? All right, thank
Bye.
you.
We're done with these.
We are done with the tickets. Yes, sir. So now on to my book. And the first one we have is Josh Martinez, 2019-290-484. Hi, Josh. Can you unmute yourself? Still can't hear you. Okay, there you go. Okay, you're now on with the judge, okay?
Hello. Can you hear me this morning? Hello? Can you hear me?
Josh, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Mr. Martinez, can you hear us? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Is your volume up or something?
Your volume is unmuted now, but we can't hear you, so you'll have to turn the volume up.
Still don't hear you, sir. Can you hear us? You can? We just can't hear you. Maybe you need your headphones with the microphone? No, still don't hear you. It worked a minute ago when we checked you in. We're going to come back to you. Maybe you can get that figured out, okay? We'll come right back. Thank you. Okay, Jake, we'll come back to him. So the next one we're going to do is Javier 2019-290-617.
Okay.
Or 6. Hello, Javier. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, you're on with the judge.
Okay. Mr. Burciaga?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have 2 charges against you. Minor in possession of alcohol and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Correct.
How will you be pleading this morning?
No contest.
No contest. Do you want to discuss this with the DA?
I'm not sure.
Well, the purpose, most of the time, people that come to this hearing want to discuss the case with the DA to see if they can make a better deal.
All right, guys, not this case. These are your possession and alcohol cases. They can plead before you. And you set the fine.
Right.
Unless they want to plead not guilty. But my cases, they all have to see you no matter what.
Right.
And he's got 2 cases. He's got the minor in possession and the possession of drug paraphernalia. He's got 2.
You're just wanting to go ahead and pay the fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with the minor in possession. Tell me about both of these cases. I think they occurred at the same time. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me the situation.
I was living at Texas Tech on campus, and then my roommate let the police officers in, and then they found a box with paraphernalia.
Was it
And
your box?
yes,
It belonged to you.
yes.
Okay. And on the other charge, the minor in possession, what was the situation there?
There, I told them that I had uh, alcohol in the fridge, and then they took it.
I see. And your birth date is 1901. So
Yes.
you are 19.
Yes.
Okay. Have you had any priors? Have you had any situation in the past involvement with the law?
No, sir.
None whatsoever? Okay. Have you considered a diversion program, or were you contacted about that?
Yes, I actually spoke to somebody about that, a lawyer, and he said that I could do something along those lines.
Okay. Then what I'll need to do is divert you today instead of pleading, and have you put you in touch with our Office of Diversion, and we'll let them deal with the situation, and then I'll see you at a later time.
Okay.
Our clerk will be in touch with you about this. Cindy?
Are you gonna offer him the diversion?
Yes.
Those are pretty old cases back in 2019.
Right.
Oh, okay. So Javier, I need you to call me back in about an hour, and I will get you in touch with the person that you need to contact regarding the diversion, and they will let you know more about the program. So if you just want to call me back in an hour, I will to my direct line, which is 775-1546, and I will let you know what to do next.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys, the next one's going to be 2020-290-032. Or 0032. It is for George Gutierrez. Hello, George?
Yes.
Okay, you are now on with the judge.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Gutierrez,
Yes, sir.
this is Justice of the Peace Lance Cancino, and
Mm-hmm.
the charge is public intoxication. How will you be pleading on that this morning?
Plead guilty.
You're pleading guilty. Okay. If you'll mark that on your sheet, please.
Okay.
Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay. Then you'll need to get that form back to our clerk after we're finished here. Okay.
Mail it in.
No, fax it in or email it. Our clerk will talk to you about that. Now I'm going to actually hear your case.
Okay.
Yes, would you tell me about the situation? How did this come about?
I guess I was out. I was at the store. I guess I remember. It was at 7-Eleven. I got stopped there or something, and they gave me a PI. That's all I remember, really.
At the 7-Eleven.
Yes.
You've been drinking a lot?
It was at that 4th Street.
You had been drinking a lot?
Yeah, a little bit.
And how is it that they came across you? Were you walking?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess so. I think I was.
You were at 4th Street and what? What address?
I was at that 4th Street bar.
4th Street Bar, okay. I see. And so you left the bar, you were outside and were walking
Yes.
to your vehicle or not?
Yes.
Walking back to your vehicle? Okay. Do you have any priors? Have you ever been in trouble with the law before?
Yeah, I have DWIs.
I see. Yeah, you have a situation there. How is it that that you're still having these challenges? This one is a recent case, 2020, back in March, and it appears that you're still having a challenge, obviously, drinking.
What was that?
It appears that you're still having a challenge with your drinking.
Yes, I'm currently in CRTC right now.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm being here since May.
You've been in there since May. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And how is that going?
It's going pretty good.
Do they allow you much freedom?
Yes, sir. A little bit better than the county.
Okay. And so have you been working or what have you been doing?
Right now, just doing classes. We're not doing no work and nothing like that. It's just classes and CSR hours. Just here inside the facility. They don't let us out the facility.
And that is because of your DWI?
Oh, that and they don't have that work program open.
Right. Right. There's no work programs open currently. But what I was asking is, was that because of that initiated by the DWI and then?
Yes, I had came out. I had some positive UAs, my probation, and she gave me an option to come here or prison. So I chose this.
Okay. Well, I'm going to assess a $300 fine and court costs, and it appears that you may be able to take time off to satisfy those fines. So I'm putting a $300 fine plus court costs.
Okay.
And I wish you the very best and hope that you continue in the program and that you are able to make a real difference in your life, make a change.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Kiag, what did he plead? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Guilty or no contest?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Okay. Okay, George, I'll need you to call me back in about an hour so I can get you connected to get this set up on a payment arrangement or get you paid in full either way. But I'm going to need to finish our Zoom hearings first, and then just call me back in an hour, and then I can help you from there.
What do I call you back at?
You'll call me at 775-1546.
14. What was the last two numbers?
1546.
15.
Okay.
What was your name?
Cindy.
Cindy. Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, the next one is 2020-290-115 for Michael McKenzie. Hello, Michael? Michael, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are now on with the judge, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Still looking for that case, 115. It must be way at the back. 115. Okay, let's see. In close. Okay. Mr. McKenzie.
Yes, sir.
The charge is possession of drug paraphernalia. And how will you be pleading this morning?
Guilty.
Guilty, okay. Tell me about, if you'll mark the form, please, for me this morning.
Do I just put an X on it or
Yes,
just select?
Put an X on the guilty.
Okay. Okay.
Now that you've pled, I will listen to your case. Tell me about the situation.
Prior to from my understanding, I believe I got pulled over, and I got pulled over because I was going a little faster than usual, and when I got pulled over, the officer asked, was there any marijuana involved? And I asked him because he said he smelled it, and I told him that I had a roach that I had remaining in the ashtray, and he requested to take me out the car, look for himself, and found that it was a roach in there. And I pretty much admitted to the fact that I was smoking marijuana at the time. So he hit me with the drug possession of drug paraphernalia, and he wrote me a citation.
Okay. You are going to be 30 this December, is that correct? On New Year's Eve?
Yes.
Close to New Year's Eve. The eve of
Yes,
New
sir.
Year's Eve. And
Yes, sir.
are you a regular user?
Sure.
I didn't catch that. Are you a regular user?
Yes, sir.
You are? Okay. What we are concerned about is, of course, the use, especially in traffic situations.
Right.
That is a great danger to everyone around you and to yourself, obviously.
Yes, sir.
And given this situation and that you are a regular user, the reason that we assess a fine and that we oftentimes include drug classes is to make you more aware, of course, of the dangers involved if you use and are not keeping yourself out of a vehicle. And sometimes, of course, when you're using, your judgment is impaired. And so it becomes even more critical that that this not occur.
Yes, sir.
We're getting to the age, almost 30 now, that this type of behavior really should stop. I'm going to assess a $400 fine and require a drug awareness class. And I do that simply because it's really time to make sure that you get control of this and that you aren't endangering anyone out there, including yourself.
Yes, sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm pretty open, obviously, on safe usage, but it's still against the law in Texas,
Right.
and
Right.
there is no excuse for getting into a vehicle and being high, and that cannot be tolerated.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then that is the fine, $400 plus the court costs plus a drug awareness class. Thank you.
Okay, Michael,
Thank
I
you.
will need you to call me at my direct line at 775-1446 in about an hour. So give me a call back and we can either get you set up on a payment arrangement if you need that, or you can pay that in full and I'll let you know how to do that. So call my number, 775-1546.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next one is Cristobal. 2020-290-241.
Mr. Cristobal, will you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. Actually, Mr. Escalante, I apologize.
It's okay.
Mr. Escalante, the charge is minor in possession
Yes, sir.
I see that you, let's see, you will not turn 20 until February next year. Is that
Yes.
correct? You're 19 now?
Yes, sir.
And so you were 19 when you were picked up on this.
Yes, sir, I was.
Do you have any priors?
Yes, sir, I do.
You do? Okay. You have been charged before?
I haven't been convicted of anything, but I have been, currently I'm on community supervision. That's why I was denied the deferred adjudication. Yes, sir.
Right. The deferred.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have a little bit of a problem then, don't we? You've been through a lot of classes, a lot of community service, or a lot of work.
Yes, sir.
And still we're picked up on another.
I have something I need to tell you about it, but when you started the conversation with us today, you were saying that we couldn't talk about the
That's
thing
correct.
itself, correct?
Yes, you'll need to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
I spoke with my lawyer, sir, and he suggested that he told me that I could, basically, sir, I would like to ask you if I could get it deferred in this situation. I wanted to ask you if that was at all possible. To see if you could reconsider, give me the opportunity, sir.
The fact that you are in a program currently, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
A prior charge?
Yes, sir.
And that while in the program, you had another incident.
I was put into the situation to where it seemed as if I did. However, none of it belonged to me, sir. That's what I was telling the officer, but I guess I was guilty by association because I was present while other people had it.
Were present. Were you in a vehicle or were you?
I was actually in a dorm, sir. People had brought it in, and me already being in trouble, like I know the terms of my supervision, and I wanted to leave. I was not the individual who drove there, so I was pleading with my friend who drove, "Let's go! Like I have to go. I can't be here." But we were watching a basketball game, and he's like, "Look, it's almost over. Let's just finish it and go." And then that's when the cops came, and I was in trouble for that.
How was it that the cops came? Was there a lot of noise going on, or was there?
As I said, it was in a dorm, Your Honor, and I suppose that somebody was suspicious of the individuals who brought it, or something along the lines of that. And I guess campus police were notified of it, and they got there ASAP. And I was, of course, I was caught with that. I had no intentions of getting any, consuming any, nor did I actually possess any, nor was it mine, Your Honor. I had absolutely no part in that. I actually wrote up a statement to read to you and just get you to get to know me a little bit more. And I wasn't sure if I'd be able to read that to you.
I would allow that. Go ahead. Read that to me.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So in it, I go into a little detail of what happened in the incident. Would that be okay to read to you too, or would you like me to disclude that part?
No, go ahead and read all of it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's on my phone right here. Honorable Judge Cancino, I have made mistakes in the past, but I have been working for quite a while now in becoming a better man for myself, for my family, and working to be a better follower of God. I come before you today as a young man who put himself in a bad situation. I had no reason to be there, nor did I have any desire to be there when the alcohol came into the room. I had only been there as company for a friend who I play football with at Wayland. He was going to Lubbock to drop off his friend at Texas Tech and didn't want to drive back alone. So he asked if I would go with him. Upon arriving at Tech, we all got off to accompany his friend and help him to take some of his stuff up the dorm because he was going to stay there for the weekend. After that, I thought me and my friend were going to leave because that was the initial plan. However, we decided to stay a little bit because the NBA finals were playing on the TV in the room. Towards the end of the second game, a group of gentlemen walked into the room with alcohol. I started freaking out because I currently am on a community supervision program for a mistake I made a year ago. I wanted to leave, but the game was not over yet, and my friend, being the driver, just wanted to wait until the game was over before we left. However, before the game could end, police were at the door and we were all issued either an MIP or an MIC. Since I did not participate in the drinking, I was issued an MIP. I pleaded with the officer that none of the alcohol was mine, nor did I have any desire to consume any of it, but he issued it to me regardless. Your Honor, I assure you, sorry, I got lost a little bit. Your Honor, I assure you, I am a good man. I am a resident assistant at Wayland Baptist University. I play linebacker for the football program, and I am an officer for one of the religious associations on campus, and I am a good student. As a matter of fact, I am on track to being on the president's list for the semester as I have a 4.0 GPA in all my classes, including organic chemistry, general psychology, early American history, and developmental biology. I plan on going to medical school to become a general practitioner, and by the grace of God, I was lucky enough to get a second chance after my last mistake. Please, Your Honor, I am begging you to allow me to get a deferred adjudication in this case because I will not be able to attend college if my community supervision is revoked. I have been good about my community supervision. I have all my payments up to date, and I have been doing good to avoid any drugs or alcohol. I have not failed any tests or anything like that, sir. I was put into a bad situation, and I realize now that I should have just left and waited outside the room or convinced my ride that we should leave the moment the alcohol came into the room. In conclusion, Your Honor, I deeply apologize for not trusting my instincts and leaving the moment they brought in the alcohol, and I'm begging you to allow me to receive a deferred adjudication for this case. Thank you for your time.
Okay. Tell me what your major is currently.
I major in molecular biology and I minor in chemistry, sir.
How far along are you?
I'm in my sophomore year this year, sir.
Okay. You have been 1 year at, you were at Wayland last year.
Yes, sir.
You played football last year, last fall?
Yes, sir. I'm currently second string because the guys ahead of me are pretty good.
And this, when did this case actually take place?
The previous, it happened about a week before I got into Wayland Baptist University. It's just that with coronavirus hitting and all that, it kind of delayed the process quite a bit. So I actually got put on community supervision in July of this year.
All right. And what was the situation in that prior case?
In the prior case, basically during my high school years, I smoked pot a few times, and with that case, I was actually arrested and I was charged with a felony for marijuana wax, less than a gram, sir. But since then, I haven't smoked. I haven't done anything like that. I've been flying straight.
Okay.
And as I said in the statement, if this is revoked, of course, you're aware that having a felony drug charge in Texas will deny me any government help, and I won't be able to have student loans or anything like that. That's why I mentioned that part about not being able to go to school.
It is a very serious situation. And now the dorm that you are mentioning, was that at Wayland or?
No, sir, it was at Texas Tech.
What I thought, and it was, you were picked up here at Texas Tech. And so you were just with friends, even though you are enrolled at Wayland.
Yes, sir. I had just went with him to go drop off one of the buddies he made. And like I said, we were just supposed to come back after that, but we just stayed for a little bit.
Right. Okay. Well, I always consider this situation, of course, a difficulty here. And I would like to give you a break. I really would. I do need to. You are currently in the program. Have you been going through drug awareness and other classes in this program?
I have them scheduled, but I have not yet started them because I don't know. Do you know Hill County? It's like right here in Plainview. Of course, I'm pretty sure you're aware of it, but
Right.
I don't know. I've talked to my probation officer and she said that she was going to get it set up for me, but she has not yet informed me of any of that. But I have been going to get a drug patch put on me every 2 weeks, of course. And I've passed them all, sir.
You get a check every 2 weeks. Okay.
Yes, sir. I have a drug patch that I wear for 2 weeks that will tell them if I test positive for anything.
I see. All right. Well, I am going to give you another chance here. Um, please be very, very careful. And obviously, I wish you the very best in your pursuit. The challenge, of course, is to you have a history. Anytime you have a history, it's very difficult to break out of that history.
Yes, sir.
To make changes. And I'm hoping that this that the program that you're in is helping to really impress upon you the importance of this. You're young, and yet the decisions that we make at this age can affect us the rest of our lives, as you're well aware.
Yes, sir.
So I am going to give you deferred. What I'm going to do is I would normally assess a $300 fine. And so I'm going to defer this for 90 days. But I am going to assess a $300 fine
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
plus the court costs.
Of course, of course.
Deferred for 90 days, which means that, of course, you're certainly on best behavior for that 90 days. If anything should come up, obviously this case and the case that would cause it during that 90 days would cause everything to end. And of course your first case, it would end that also. And so I cannot encourage you enough to be very, very careful, to make sure about your choices in friends, who you go with, and to be sure that nothing like this ever happens again.
Yes, sir.
It would not go well with you if that were the case. And I doubt that you'll be done with the, if you haven't really started the classes yet, you may not even be done with the first deferral program in 90 days. So I would caution you to continue to be very, very careful and not mess this up. You've not only had a second chance, you've had a third chance.
Yes, sir.
Those don't happen third chances don't happen that often. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir. Man, I can't. I was crying up until this, to be honest with you. I wasn't feeling very well about it.
I understand. I want to wish you the very best, and I hope that this does indeed make a tremendous impact on your life and for the better.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You'll visit with our clerk about that, Cindy.
Okay, sir, I'll need you to call me back in about an hour. I'll need to get you set up on a payment arrangement or see what you need to do about making the payment for the 300 plus court costs. And there's
Yes, ma'am.
also a paper I need you to fill out for the deferment that I need you to sign and send back to me. So if you give me a call in about an hour, I can get that. Let us just get finished up with the rest of our hearings, and then I can help you with that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Directly at 775-1546. And my name is
Fo-
Cindy.
46, ma'am?
Yeah.
And your name is Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you again, Your Honor. I appreciate you greatly.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, good. We have one more, and we're going back to that Josh Martinez that couldn't get his volume to work.
Okay, let's see. What was that number again?
319-290.
Oh, okay, that was right at the beginning. Yeah, 484.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Josh. Did you get your volume to work? You just need to unmute yourself.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir. Here is
Alrighty. Cool.
Yes, we can hear you now. Thank goodness.
Right. Sorry about that.
Mr. Martinez, the charge is possession of drug paraphernalia.
Yes, sir.
And how are you pleading on it?
I'm gonna go ahead and plead guilty on that.
You're pleading guilty.
Yes, sir.
If you will mark that, please, on the sheet, then.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll hear your case.
Alrighty. It's marked.
Okay. We'll put that sheet back to the clerk as soon as we're finished here.
Alrighty.
Tell me about the situation. This happened in 2019, about just a little over a year ago. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about this.
I was on my regular routine on my way to work. I actually lived close to Shellwater, and it was kind of off of a county road. But I was down the street just from my house, and I was in my Jeep, basically just sitting there on a county road. Someone had called me in, I guess, abandoned vehicle or whatever. The cops pulled up on me and seen me actually smoking. So I was smoking marijuana. He saw that. I put it to the side. He had me get out. Found, I guess, paraphernalia. There wasn't weed, but just like my bong, a pipe, and maybe a grinder and some sort of stuff like that. Put me to the side inside the car. Asked me about some past stuff that I had went through, and cited me, and then just sent me on my way.
You are 24 years of age, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What do you work at?
I'm sorry?
Where do you work?
I'm actually unemployed right now. I was working for Texas Best Construction, basically landscaping constructions, been like fountains and stuff like that. That was my job there for about 3 months so far, but I'm now unemployed at the moment.
What kind of employment are you seeking?
I'm actually looking forward to working for Xylem. I've been trying to get all this stuff situated because my license has been suspended or something of that sort. So hopefully I can get that situated and possibly get me a job pretty soon.
Why was your license suspended?
I had gotten an insurance ticket about the same time last year when I got this ticket, and they cited me insurance. I didn't pay on it and go to court, and I have no idea what's up with that. I even called about it. I don't know anything about it. So, but they sent me a letter in the mail regarding it, saying it was to be suspended until it expired, which was my birthday of 5/20/96. And yeah, they just basically said it was suspended. I guess up until the date or after. I don't know how that works really.
Are you still a user?
No, sir.
So after this incident last October, you stopped using?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. I hope that continues. I hope you stay away from it.
Right. No, definitely trying to get my life in order.
Obviously, the thing that concerns us the very most is anytime that you're in a vehicle and using anything that gets you high.
Yes. Yeah.
You endanger not only yourself.
Yes, sir.
You endanger all the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And that, of course, is why we treat these cases very seriously.
Yes, sir. Understandable.
We're trying to change behavior.
Yes.
We're trying to make you aware of how important it is for you to consider your own safety and the safety of others.
Yes, sir.
Consider the life-changing aspect of what if you were involved in an accident and someone else died and you were the cause of it.
Right. Right.
Of course, that's what we are most concerned about, is the endangerment of public safety.
Right. Right. Okay.
We're also concerned about, of course, the endangerment to yourself.
Right. Of course.
That's why, given the situation that I'm going to assess a $400 fine and a drug awareness class.
Okay.
Hopefully the drug awareness class will help you in the progress that you've made so far, to stay
Mhm.
on track and to avoid it. The fine, of course, is to impact you with the criticalness and
Okay.
costliness of this.
Right.
This will
Right.
certainly be on your record. That will be a challenge also.
Mhm.
And, that should be a reminder of the mistake that you made and the potential danger that you place yourself and other people in.
Right. Understandable. Yes, sir.
Okay. And the fine is $400 plus the court costs and
Okay.
the awareness class.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Sounds good. I appreciate you.
And I wish you the very best. And I hope that I never have to see you again except in public when you're doing well.
Right. Sure, for sure. I appreciate that. You as well.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. If you'll visit with our clerk, Cindy.
Okay. Thank you. God bless you. Take it easy.
Okay, Josh. So it looks like you pled guilty, $400 plus court costs. We need to do a drug awareness class.
Yes, ma'am.
So you'll fill out that guilty or that sheet and check guilty. Are you gonna need
Right.
an arrangement?
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna need a payment arrangement?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you'll check the middle box in the middle section, and then you'll sign, date it, and send that back to me.
Alrighty.
Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is give your information over to our compliance department, and they'll call you to get that set up on a payment arrangement. Let me make sure I have a good phone number for you.
Okay.
Is 507-5809 a good phone number?
I'm actually gonna change that. My phone's actually off at the moment, but you mind if I do a different one?
Yes. No, go ahead.
Okay. 806-224-3571.
Okay, 224-3571.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then and it looks like you also have to take a drug awareness class. So
Right.
we don't care where you take it. You can do it online. It's about a six
Mhm.
to 8 hour course. As long as it's approved by the Texas Health Board, they
Right.
you'll just take that class, and then they'll get you a certificate, and you'll send that back to me. And once you take the
Okay.
class and you pay it, and your case gets closed, and you'll be done.
Cool.
Um,
Alrighty. Sounds
so
good.
I will have the compliance department call you here shortly and get you set up on a payment arrangement. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. Well, have a good day. Thank you.
Appreciate you. You too. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. You
We're
are
done?
all done.
Okay.
Okay.
Was the very first case I forgotten? I didn't mark on it no show yet. Rodriguez, Daniel Alexander. Did we
No, he was a no show.
no show? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember if we.
Yeah. No, we only had very few check-ins this morning.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
Guess we're gonna have a lot of warrants there. Most of these are no show twice.
Okay, then yes, I get to put a warrant. Yes. Okay. I am closing you out.
Okay, thank you.